Hello, my friends. I'm Dr. Anna Collins, and today I want to talk with you calmly and clearly about circulation and blood flow, because many people live with these changes quietly every day, not realizing how much they can affect their comfort, their energy, and the way they move through life. I want you to imagine that you and I are sitting together in a quiet room, just the two of us, and you finally have the space to talk about something you may have brushed aside for years. Maybe your hands feel cold even when the room is warm. Maybe your feet tingle at night or feel numb when you first stand up in the morning. Maybe you notice swelling in your ankles by the evening or a heaviness in your legs that was not there before. Many people tell me these things with a small laugh, as if it is just part of getting older. But inside, they are often worried, tired, or quietly frustrated. I want you to know that you are not alone in this. Changes in circulation are very common as we move through our 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. And while they deserve gentle attention, they do not mean that your body is failing or that you should feel afraid. Most of the time, they are your body's soft way of asking for a little more care, a little more support, and a little more understanding. Circulation is simply how blood moves through your body. Blood carries oxygen, nutrients, warmth, and energy to every part of you. When that movement slows down or becomes less efficient, the parts farthest from the heart often notice first. That is why fingers, toes, feet, and lower legs are common places where people feel coldness, tingling, or numbness. It does not happen all at once. It usually happens slowly, quietly, over many years. As we age, the inside lining of our blood vessels can become less flexible. The vessels may not widen and relax as easily as they once did. Inflammation that builds up over time, long periods of sitting, stress, sleep changes, and even normal hormonal shifts can all play a role. None of this means you did anything wrong. It simply means your body has been working hard for a long time. For many adults, circulation changes show up in small daily moments. You may notice that it takes longer for your feet to warm up in bed. You may need to move your hands more to feel comfortable. You might feel tired more easily when walking, or feel stiffness when you first start moving. These experiences can slowly chip away at confidence and independence if they are ignored, not because they are dangerous on their own, but because they can make life feel smaller. What I want to do today is help you understand what may be happening in a gentle, respectful way and share supportive habits that often help the body feel more comfortable and more supported over time. This is not about quick fixes. It is about working with your body instead of fighting it. One of the most important things to understand is that blood vessels are living tissue. They respond to movement, nourishment, rest, and emotional state. When you move your body, even gently, your muscles help push blood back toward the heart. When you breathe slowly and deeply, you support healthy blood flow. When you nourish yourself well, you give your vessels what they need to stay flexible. Many people ask me about nutrients and vitamins for circulation, and it is a thoughtful question. Certain nutrients are involved in bone health, blood vessel function, and overall balance in the body. Vitamin D and vitamin K are often discussed in this context. Vitamin D supports many systems in the body, including muscle and immune function, and is linked with overall vascular health. Vitamin K plays a role in how the body handles calcium, which is important for both bones and soft tissues. When these nutrients are in balance, the body is often better supported. This does not mean they are cures or magic solutions. It simply means they are part of the bigger picture of care. What matters most is not chasing numbers or perfect routines, but creating daily rhythms that your body recognizes as safe and supportive. For example, gentle movement throughout the day can make a meaningful difference. This does not mean intense exercise. It can be as simple as standing up every hour, walking slowly around your home, or stretching your calves and ankles while seated. These small movements remind blood to keep flowing. Hydration is another quiet helper. Blood is mostly water, and when the body is even slightly dehydrated, circulation can feel more sluggish. Sipping water regularly throughout the day, rather than drinking large amounts all at once, often helps the body feel more balanced. Many people notice less heaviness in their legs and less fatigue when they stay gently hydrated. Positioning can also be very supportive. If your ankles or lower legs swell, resting with your feet slightly elevated for a short time can help blood move more comfortably back toward the heart. This is not something you need to do all day. Even a few minutes of rest with your legs supported can feel relieving. Breathing is something we often overlook, yet it has a powerful effect on circulation. Slow, deep breathing helps the chest expand fully and supports the natural movement of blood. You might try placing one hand on your belly, breathing in slowly through your nose, and letting your belly rise gently. Then breathe out slowly through your mouth. Just a few minutes of this can help the body relax and often improves comfort. Stress plays a quiet but important role as well. When the body is under constant stress, blood vessels tend to tighten. This is a natural response meant to protect us in emergencies. But when stress becomes chronic, it can interfere with comfort and circulation. Finding small moments of calm, whether through music, prayer, gentle stretching, or simply sitting quietly, gives your vessels permission to relax. Sleep is another time when the body repairs itself. During restful sleep, the body works on healing tissues, balancing hormones, and restoring energy. If sleep is often interrupted or too short, circulation and comfort can suffer. Creating a calming bedtime routine, dimming lights, and keeping a consistent sleep schedule can be surprisingly helpful over time. Some people experience tingling or burning sensations in their feet or hands, especially at night. This can be very uncomfortable and emotionally draining. Often, this is related to how nerves and blood flow interact. Nerves need steady nourishment and oxygen to stay calm and comfortable. Supporting circulation, managing blood sugar gently if needed, and avoiding long periods of pressure on the same area can sometimes help reduce discomfort. It is important to be patient with your body. Changes that developed over years rarely disappear overnight. Progress often comes in small signs. Maybe your feet feel warm a little sooner. Maybe you notice less swelling by evening. Maybe walking feels a bit easier. These are meaningful signals that your body is responding to care. I want to pause here and ask you something gently. Have you noticed how often you push through discomfort without saying anything? Many people do this, especially caregivers and older adults who are used to being strong. But you deserve comfort too. Paying attention to your circulation is not selfish. It is an act of self-respect. As you listen to this, you may be wondering which of these ideas feels most doable for you right now. That curiosity is important. You do not need to change everything at once. Even choosing one gentle habit to start with can begin to shift how your body feels. I also want you to know that if you ever feel uncertain or concerned, speaking with your own healthcare provider is always a wise step. They can look at your whole picture, listen to your experiences, and help guide you safely. You are never bothering them by asking questions about your comfort. Before we come to a close, I want to remind you of something very important. Your body is not working against you. It has carried you through decades of life, learning, loving, and adapting. When circulation changes, it is not a failure. It is communication. And when you respond with care, patience, and kindness, the body often responds in its own time. If this conversation has helped you feel more understood or more at ease, I invite you to gently tap the like button so more people can find this calm support. If you would like to continue learning in a gentle, reassuring way, you may want to subscribe to this channel for more guidance like this. And if you know someone who often complains of cold hands, tired legs, or quiet discomfort, sharing this video could be a kind gesture. I would also love to hear from you in the comments if you feel comfortable sharing your experience. This is a safe, welcoming space. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take a slow breath, be kind to your body today, and remember that comfort is something you deserve at every stage of life.